Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch map here on Elmcreek. Finishing up this cultivating contract, and while I was sitting there kind of watching it go back and forth for a bit, I noticed that there is a little harvester over here. Hello. Guess we'll grab that one. Why not? Alright, so there we go. That guy's moving along just fine. Anything else we've gotten yet? No other really good cultivating contracts. We might take this one. I mean, it's not that far away. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to take. Yeah, whatever. We'll take it. Why not? And honestly, if we're going to do that one, we're definitely going to do these other ones as well because they're going to be over in the exact same section. So, we'll make a few $100. A couple $1,000, I guess. And all will be well. Still haven't got any more honey. Still really not happy with the shape of this thing right now. I don't know how to fix it because it's not fixing the way I feel like it should. Wish this was the super wide cultivator, but it's going to be wide enough for what we need to do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and speed up a bit, although I do need to keep an eye on it a little bit because I don't want to go too late in the day. Still just grape stuff here. Still growing our grass. Should be ready, was it next month or the month after? I think it's March that it'll be ready. And then April we can seed the sorghum. Alright, since we got so many cultivating contracts today, I'll just keep it at a relatively slow speed. That way we can get through them all. Maybe I should have grabbed more than one thing just to be able to finish these quicker. Borrowing a couple of them would have knocked them out real quick, but that's alright. We'll get through them all. No big deal. This is technically the second biggest of the fields. Once we start working on the big field, I'll be okay with fast forwarding to the next day. Guess we can just do this for now. Nothing else for us to do anyway. Don't always take over on my own because sometimes some of the contracts are kind of hard to see, but cultivating's easy to see, especially when you've limed the field, made it easy. Alrighty, almost done. About 3-4 more passes maybe. I think we'll get it completed on this next pass after this one. It's not quite wide enough to get the whole thing. Oh, let's pretty close. Yeah, we'll get it here in a second. Or we won't. There we go. I was going to say, come on. There's only like a couple little spots left. Surely that's good enough. All right. Good with that one. 63. Should actually just be over here across the train tracks. Was it 63, 64, 65, and 67? Some of the little random roads that are like this one right here that's like partway down the field. I wonder if there's like original design that they kind of went back over again, or if that's just kind of to add some kind of additional flavor here and there. Do 63, 67, and then zip over to 64, 65. All right, zip along here. This won't take very long. Nothing else yet. All these fields are all the same size? They're all identical size. Wow. I'm going to get the worker going a little bit. I'm just going to go check on the honey that has not existed. Okay, what is going on? This really is bothering me pretty big time. I don't understand why it's not fixing. Okay, I can zoom in a bit. Is it doing anything? I don't think it's doing anything. Why is it not? What is it about this? I mean, sometimes there's places that can cause it to, like, it's like a part of the map where it's just unmovable. I've seen that before. What if we leveled to like a level over here or something, like something back here? Maybe if we level this out a bit, and then we can soften away from that section that is potentially having some problems. That might be a solution. Well, it's leveled a little higher than I would have liked it to be. I like to level it lower here. But again, we're going to run into that. See, look. Yeah, it is definitely, there's a gap there. There's something there that's not, it's not liking it. So we'll level to that part. See if that helps. Make this look at least a little smoother. See, this over here is going to look weird and goofy. But I think I could soften this. Just kind of soften around it, but kind of keep that height more or less. I mean, I hate it. I hate this over here. Maybe it's the beehives. Maybe they're messing with the something. Alternatively, what I could do. Got a little bit of money. Why not? Let's move you out of the way. Might be time to fill in the pit. If I level off the pit, then we might be all right. Get some of these things out of here. I mean, I don't think we can we sell the beehives for like full price? I wonder. The beehives are interesting. I don't like the fact that it's hard to see like any confirmation that they're doing anything other than just sitting around waiting for something to pop out, which I guess it's kind of the same with other animals, but the other animals, at least you can see, you know, the health of the animals and things like that. So you know, okay, the health is good. Productivity is at a certain percentage, things like that. So you know that you know, in theory that you're producing things because you've got their health in a good spot. The bees don't need anything, so there's no health to check. Lean this against the tree over here. I think we can attach that back thing to the back of this, all right? That mower to the back, I mean. Yeah, so as far as I know, the connectors are identical. I mean, some things, I think everything just about can hook to either end. Some things don't make sense to hook to either end, but other than that, I think they can all technically do that. Okay, let's leave you over here. Let's go to construction. Let's go to landscape. We're going to go to, initially we're going to start with level. Because we can level to this, like this higher level, and then we can soften from there. Let's change the brush shape to a square. The size can go pretty big. I don't know if the strength matters, but I mean, this is costing a good chunk of money. I have to take out a loan again, but at least we're just going to get this filled in. And again, if this is causing issues over there, I'm okay with leveling this out. Even if it costs us the money. Okay, we're out of money. Let's get a bit more money back. Start with the level, and then we can even it up here in a minute. Okay. So now if we, I don't know, do we soften or do we want to, don't know if soften is quite what we're running for this, but we'll try. I think slope is what we want. No target height set. Set slope target point. Okay, X. It's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Weird. Not sure if that did what I thought it was going to do. I mean, it's sort of mostly okay. I still think we need to soften on this part. Full strength. Go really big. Soften this out over here. And we're costing several $1,000s, but at the end of the day, if we end up with something that I'm pretty happy with, then it's worth it. And this all's looking reasonably okay. Well, I think that looks pretty good. Honestly, the only thing we might need to do... I mean, this slope's pretty gentle. I mean, it could be a little bit more gentle, but I think it's pretty good. This slope's... This is really good right here. This looks okay-ish now. Really, the only thing I think we can do is move this point. Maybe that's the trick here. So let's go here to demolish. That's the pallet location. How much would it cost us to... Okay, that's only 9,000. We only get 9,000 back. We're going to demolish this. And we're going to move it to somewhere else. Animals, is it? Bees. And if we just put it... I don't know. It doesn't have to be really close right next to it, you know? Just somewhere that I feel like it fits okay. Not like raising up though. I wish it was like going up and down a bit better. I mean, that right there at least would put it all above ground, which I'm hopeful would be good enough. That did not work. Oh, it overlaps another object. Oh, that works. Ground looks okay. Placement looks okay. We'll see if we get some money out of that now. So weird. All right. Got distracted. You're done. Let's go do field 67. Not take long at all. All right, we got to accept that contract though. 67. We'll accept. All right, there we go. We're doing it. I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, again, I could slope this a little different, but honestly, sloping down to this river is, or creek, I guess, is actually okay. I think this looks really, really good. Really, the only other thing would be to like paint this rock color just to kind of keep it even. I mean, still a little bit of a hump here, but it's not as bad as it was, I don't think. Let's go ahead and paint that rock just so I'm can check the box and say that I'm done. Not decorations, landscaping. Painting. It is... It's not asphalt. It's gravel? Yes. No. That's not right. Is there another one? I mean, it has to be right, but... it looks a little less awesome than like that spot right there. Whatever. Maybe it's just special stuff that they had. All right. Liking that a lot. Looking pretty good. Nice open space here. We could put something down that there at some point. It works for me. How are we doing on this? We will need to do the last pass. What is back here? You don't get that land, do you? What I'm looking for, land. Like when you buy this. Oh, you get all of this, though. That's pretty good. You don't get this building back here. That's the edge of the map. Did you get all this other stuff? It's pretty good. I mean, again, if you can sell these buildings off. I wish you could use these silos, but that's all right. Sell these buildings off. Put your own house up here. Yeah, I mean, this is a really cool start as well. I mean, the fields are not that big, to be fair. Oh, look at that. Is that like a because it's Christmas time right now thing, or is that always there? But yeah, I mean, you'd be combining some of these fields, I think, 64, 65, and 66, 67, just to make them more usable, probably. But the whole point would be to expand northward, right? That would be your long-term goal. All right, let's turn this contract in. And then we'll go ahead and accept both of these because we can do them both at the same-ish time. I really like to start down here a lot. 68 would be like a massive field to grow into someday. We'll see. We'll have to like do a start on all four corners just to like kind of see what each of them looks like, you know. I'll have to figure out what kind of farms I want to do in each spot. I mean, we could do what it says they are. Like this one's a cow. This one says cows. The top right one I think is pigs. The bottom right one I think is sheep, and I don't remember what the top left one is. In fact, I don't know if I've actually gone to visit this one up here. Let's zip up here real quick, because now I'm curious. I mean, this one's a little weirder, because some of these fields are a little bit more oddly shaped, but you can work with that. I mean, you could... Yeah, you could definitely work around this. Oh, this one's actually really cool, too. I don't remember being up here, though, but I do like a lot of this up here. The only negative about this one is that the store is so far away. I bet this isn't horses. Yep, Mossy Pine Ranch with a horse on there. I mean, I love this building. This barn is so cool. I just wish you could keep it. Yeah, this is a good start, too. For sure, we would have to... We're going to have to try out each of these starts. I love this map. This map is such a good map. It's got such good starts and such good... just different things. I mean, this one's all really tiny, like grassy fields. This one down here is all just different sizes and shapes of fields. I mean, just different things. It's just got so much character in each spot. I really, really like it a lot. We'll definitely try it. We're gonna do some of that at some point. I don't know when. I mean, there's so many things I want to do with this game, and I find it really hard to change it from hard mode. I can't. I want to be successful on hard mode. I really do. Now, I do think I could have done this start better, but we're in a really good spot. I have to remind myself, and maybe you guys as well, in case you're forgetting, we own all of this. We're not leasing any equipment on this map at all. It's all 100% owned. So even though it feels like we're not in a really good spot, we 100% own every piece of equipment we have. And really, we just got to figure out how to start turning this into profit now. And so that's really the big thing. It's just turning the profit. We're not having to pay the leasing fees like we do on some of the other maps. So just something to think about, but to take into consideration. But I think this grass is going to sell for a pretty good amount. We're going to do the sorghum. I mean, I think we're going to be making some good money off of these things with the way we're doing more with the fields than just one crop. Truth be told, though, as much as I would love starting in each of these like little corners and stuff, the it's probably a little bit better to start without buildings, like to buy, because for the same price as, let me go back over here, for the same price as this, that's $243,000. I didn't hit the right button. You could buy all of that for less. You could buy all of that for the same price. Look how massive those fields would be, right? Or even just these and have some money left over. It's a lot more real estate, right? So typically a lot of times it's smarter to start without the sections without the buildings, or with the sections without the buildings, but the sections with the buildings are kind of fun, right? I mean, they're fun to play around with. So just something to think about. If you're starting your own map and you really just want to min-max as best as you can, don't start with the location with the buildings. The fields are just too small to justify anything. All right, I want to get my bakery down soon. I know we just spent a bunch of money landscaping, but I'm actually happy about the landscaping. It feels better now. And as long as we get our bee stuff, I mean, if we start getting honey out, I'll 100% like it. I mean, it's still got a little bit of a hump. It's not terrible. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will finish up these contracts. Fast forward to December, or to February. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.